Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're continuing a night ride through Bintan district, and I'll be sharing with you a little bit more about my story and how I came to Vietnam. So, back in the United States, I studied a degree in education, and when it was time to graduate, I realized I could either stay in Cleveland, Ohio and teach English, or I can travel abroad and teach somewhere else. So I applied to many schools in the US, and not many schools were hiring at that time, around 2016. Not many jobs were available. So I decided to take my talents overseas. As LeBron said, take my talents somewhere else. And I first applied to many schools in Thailand, and I applied to maybe about 50 schools using a website called ajarn.com. And basically the first few schools that got back to me, I accepted the offer, and I didn't know anything about the town or anything, but I just wanted to take a leap of faith. I told my family that I would be taking this opportunity and going to teach in Asia, and they took it pretty well. Of course, as parents, they have concerns about any international travels. They want you to be careful and be safe. So that was their main expression, was just be safe, be careful. And it was about June 2016, around the time that Obama was preparing to exit office. And I moved to Thailand, a small town called Krabi. And this was a beach town. It was a pretty small town, a population of about 800,000 people. But the nature, the environment, the scenery was beautiful, only about 30 minutes from the beach. So I started working there in a primary school. And after a few months, I realized that primary wasn't really my strongest point. The kids have a lot of energy, and my teaching style is a little bit more laid back and relaxed. So after a few months, I upgraded to start teaching at a high school, which was a wonderful experience. I got to teach PE and English, so I got to take the kids out and play soccer and capture the flag and run around and just really enjoy sports with them, along with teaching them English in the classroom. And after about a year in Thailand, I decided to move to the next country. I thought I could move to a new country each year and gain experience in many different countries, and eventually bring all that experience back to the United States to be able to teach and give the best practices from around the world. And in 2017, I discovered Vietnam on YouTube, just researching, and began to see that it was a good balance of lifestyle and working. So I moved to Vietnam off the recommendation of some other people that were currently teaching in Thailand. They said, hey, have you heard about Vietnam? Particularly Ho Chi Minh City has a lot of opportunities for teaching. So I went on a Facebook group for teaching English in Vietnam and started to post information about myself, my plans to move to Vietnam. And I was looking for recruiters to potentially hire me for working at a school. And I met one brother from the States in one of the Facebook groups, and he introduced me to his school, which was a high school in the countryside of Ho Chi Minh district, near District 12. And at that time, it was my first job, so I didn't mind driving. The commute was about 1.5 hours to get there, or it was about maybe 1 hour from District 1. So it was quite a drive, but the school was nice. The kids were friendly. There wasn't much of any resources or lesson planning. They just gave you like a photocopy of the book and a chalkboard and some pieces of chalk, and you need to come up with the lesson. So that was my first year teaching in Vietnam. And over the years, I tried various language centers, a lot of the large language centers, small language centers, and other public schools, high schools, secondary schools. And I've come to learn that my favorite levels of teaching are usually the older levels, high school or university, because the students can have more of a deep conversation with you, and it's more content that is related to everyday life of adults, or things that you like in your everyday life. For example, I sometimes let them read self-help books that I personally enjoy, and that way we can enjoy them together in the class, and it helps them open up their minds and to grow and develop as well. So my teaching experience here has been pretty amazing so far. I was able to get my master's degree online during the COVID pandemic a few years ago, so that has helped me to get more better teaching positions as the years have gone on. So future plans for me include continuing to teach and also starting a business here, possibly a English center or cafe or a homestay. Nature, something related to nature would be great. I'd like to live in the countryside of Vietnam, specifically a place with a beautiful beach like Phu Inh or Tuy Hoa, or some place where I can enjoy the fresh environment, but also can earn income through Airbnb or other local business opportunities.
Either way, it's Saigon.
Some of the most unique things about Vietnam include the custom of taking your shoes off. Some places will require you to remove your shoes before coming inside, so just be aware of that. But one of the greatest cultural aspects is just how everyone is very relaxed, and you will often see people taking a nap at lunchtime, and it's just a very chill environment to live your life, where yes, there's a lot of people all in one place, particularly Ho Chi Minh City. The population is close to 10 million. However, it's more of a controlled chaos. It's almost peaceful to be in such an environment. So my daily routine usually includes waking up around 6:30 a.m., having a little bit of coffee, doing some yoga, and then going to work until about 5 p.m. After work, I will go to the gym and cook dinner, watch some videos or podcasts, clean, and prepare for the next day. And on the weekends, I often find myself just relaxing at home or cleaning, cooking, doing the laundry, running errands, getting things done, and occasionally I'll go out and explore, find a new place, a nature environment near Ho Chi Minh City or somewhere that we can get to easily for the weekend. Some travel tips I'd recommend is traveling light. If you're someone who's considering relocating to Vietnam, understand that most of your things that you have already back home you can find here. There's many apps and resources for ordering online similar to Amazon, where you can place an order for the things you need, and it's affordably priced, and it will arrive pretty quickly within a few days. Another travel tip is to use different apps for transportation. So download the top 3 apps, which would be Grab, Bee, and San, SM, and compare the prices before you book a ride anywhere to see which one has the lowest fare, and go with that. If you're currently in Vietnam, drop a 0 in the comments. If you've been to Vietnam before, drop a 1. And if you're planning to come to Vietnam in the future, drop a 2. So, I'd like to invite you to share with us, have you visited Vietnam before? And where was the most favorite place that you visited? Or if you're planning to come here in the future, where would you like to check out? What things would you like me to show you more of? And what questions do you have that I can help make your experience a little bit better? I'd like to invite you to check out some of the other videos on the channel if you're new here, and give us a subscribe, a like, a follow. You can check out our Instagram and our TikTok page as well at Black Travel Man. same vest as me. You drive like that, bro. Oh, look at all those flowers. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude for your support, and I encourage you to stay tuned for future videos. Until next time, take care, everybody. Looking forward to doing it again next week. All right, take care. Peace. How long does it take to put two buttons on the jacket?